Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kylie Jenner, oh, you have just been exposed. Y'all, remember when Kylie Jenner and Kris Jenner faked documents and lied about Kylie being a billionaire, even a millionaire? Y'all, the person that wrote the article has just come out and exposed how Kylie is nothing, it sounds like nothing but a dumb puppet who literally Kris controls, and she literally was a little kid who just got propped up into a role of being this makeup mogul, and she can't even answer the simplest questions. Y'all, this interview was so embarrassing, but it's also pretty funny. So let's get into it because baby, I know Kylie wanted to change the subject from what's going on with Travis in her life, this, that, and the third, ada. But baby, I know she ain't want to do it like this. Y'all, let's get into this. The Forbes writer behind the infamous this is at BuzzFeed, infamous Kylie Jenner billionaire piece just broke down what was said when she interviewed Kylie and Kris Jenner. This is by Layla Muhammad. She broke it down. She said the writer claims in a new podcast series that Kris was noticeably vague whenever she was asked questions about Kylie's supposed 10-figure business, and that Kylie struggled to answer these questions altogether. Now get this. She starts off by saying, back in 2020, Kylie found herself at the center of a controversy after the Forbes magazine accused her of deceiving them about wealth. Now, I don't think it's just Kylie. I think it's Kim too. Let me tell y'all something. For y'all to sit there and honestly believe that Skims, yes, I got the fact that it got a 4 billion valuation, but you don't understand stock market valuations. You don't understand. It's just not real. Kanye at that point, Yeezy should be valued at 24.5 billion. Again, the money's not real because it can be lost and gained too easily. It's not real. But anyway, listen. They said the year before, Forbes labeled Kylie, right, the youngest self-made billionaire in history in an article published by Natalie Robamid, who garnered widespread attention online. They said that the term, remember, everybody got upset because they were like self-made, given that Kylie is the youngest of a wealthy and privileged Kardashian Jenner family. Now, the value of Kylie Cosmetics, they're saying, rose massively after Kylie sold 51% stake in her business to multinational beauty company Coty later that same year. This valued her brand at about 1.2 billion and subsequently served as proof that Forbes was accurate in its branding of her as a billionaire. However, they said Kylie's billionaire title would soon be revoked by Forbes, with the outlet accusing Kylie's team of falsifying tax returns to boost her net worth and thus lying about her business and her wealth. We all know this is true 100%. The fact that these people shamelessly lied about tax returns, and there are still people on the internet licking Kylie's button. Anyway, right? Again, everything you see on the internet is fake, even people's net worth. Okay. So in 2020, Forbes published a bombshell report titled Inside Kylie Jenner's Web of Lies. In it, Forbes said they believed that Kylie's earnings were actually much smaller than she originally claimed, which was Kylie Cosmetics had grown from nothing to 300 million in a single year. Also, the fact, I tell y'all something, Forbes are a mess. Anyway, they said, so then after Forbes called Kylie out, Kylie literally posted a tweet that said, what am I even waking up to? I thought this was a reputable site. This is Kylie talking about Forbes, and this lets you know how the Kardashian talks about anything when they are caught, because this sounds like a lawyer wrote it and not Kim, because Kim's not a real lawyer. They said, I thought this was a reputable site. All I see are a number of inaccurate statements and unproven assumptions. Faking your tax returns is inaccurate? I never asked for any title or tried to lie my way there ever, period. You said you never asked for any title, but why were you interviewing and letting Forbes interview you and giving tax return and documents? You didn't ask for the title. You were in competition to see if they would give you the title. Shut up. Not even that. What's inaccurate? And what's unproven assumptions? You know, the Kardashians love to throw around words, but when you ask them, be like, well, what does that mean? They don't never have anything to say. Kylie went on to say, I can name a list of 100 things more important right now than fixating on how much money I have. People said that they thought she was referencing, the vid and also the BL Matters movement. Okay, Kylie, shut up. 100 things more important. But yet there was only one thing you were focused about flaunting on in your timeline. Anyway, they said, what's more, Kylie's team provided a statement to Forbes denying that the mogul lied or falsified tax documents, saying the accusations that the Jenners and or their accountants falsified tax returns and then lied about their 2016 revenues for the last 4 years are absolutely false. Now, fast forward to today, and Natalie Robemid, the writer behind the initial Forbes piece that branded Kylie the youngest self-made billionaire ever, is shedding some new light on her experience interviewing Kylie. Speaking out in a 3-part series on the infamous podcast titled Plumping Profits, A Kardashian Scandal, Natalie candidly shared never-before audio footage of her interview with both Kylie and Kris Jenner and accused them of shaping and creating their own narratives as she questioned whether or not she'd been lied to during the conversation. To begin with, Natalie noted that anytime she asked a question related to the finances around Kylie Cosmetics, Kylie, the young mogul, deferred to Kris, who was noticeably vague in her answers. Okay. Now, she gave an example. She said she asked how much money Kylie had to pay up front in order to get the first batch of Kylie Cosmetics products manufactured. Remember, Kylie said she paid for this all out of her pocket, her own money. Nobody did anything, all this other stuff, right? Get this. Kylie asked her mom to answer that question. Kris then asked Natalie to repeat the question before saying, oh my goodness, I know the invoice by heart. But Kylie, first of all, for y'all being like, oh my God, why would she remember that? Let's not forget that this first collection of Kylie Cosmetics was what launched her into being a billionaire. It is the very first thing. She said she took all her own allowance and money she saved up. She made one order of lip glosses. Nobody believed in her. Even her mom didn't believe in her. You don't remember what was the first thing that you ever bought for Kylie Cosmetics? And how much money and how many items you ordered? That's not, okay, maybe, but it gets worse. They said Kris also couldn't answer Natalie's question about the number of units sold by Kylie Cosmetics in 2017, nor was she able to estimate how many of the business sales came from lip kits as opposed to other products. She said, however, Kris was able to briefly state that Kylie Cosmetics was funded by Kylie herself. Again, if it was funded by you, Kylie, how come you don't remember what your first purchase was? Natalie later alleged that the duo told her that Kylie owned 100% of Kylie Cosmetics, something that she later discovered wasn't the case. After looking through filings from Cody, Natalie learned that Kris was taking 10% of Kylie's business earnings. As for Kylie, Natalie revealed that she kept zoning out during the interview while Kris answered any finance-related questions on her behalf. At what point Kylie can be heard randomly interrupting Natalie and Kris's conversation to announce that she has to change her lip gloss, prompting a burst of laughter from the people in the room. Get this, they said Kylie was also very, very unsure about how to answer questions about the future of her business. When asked if she'd ever consider selling it or taking outside investment, she said, I think we just, before asking her mom to answer the question. Also, Natalie reiterated that Cody claimed Kylie Cosmetics revenue was $177 million from November 2018 to November 19, and that it had gone up to 40%. That means that the year prior, it would have been around $125 million, and Natalie claimed she was previously led to believe that the business revenue was well north of $300 million. She also alleged on the podcast that she saw tax returns to that effect. But as she explained, this didn't come as a shock to Natalie. The first time she saw Kylie Cosmetics tax returns ahead of the scandal, she was allegedly told by analysts and industry experts that the figures seemed implausible. Something that was alleged in the Forbes Web of Lies. Y'all listen. I will say one thing. I believe 100% they lied about this. I think when Kim throws around 4 billion, when Kylie says 300 million, I think that we really take for granted just how much that is. It's exorbitant. It's obscene. It's vulgar. It's insulting to the intelligence. At the end of the day, it's everything the Kardashians stand for. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.